Hi, I'm going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes an owner makes when buying a house or a property. And that mistake is how you take title to the house. I'll give you an example. When you take title, it's when you buy the house or when you are refinancing or when you're changing the name of your title, current title, to a corporation or an LLC. So whenever that is, this is the mistake one should not make. And the mistake is when you buy with somebody, let's say somebody is co-signing for you because your credit is bad or you could not qualify, or when you refinance, you had a ding on it, so you have one of your relatives co-sign for you or buy the property for you. And that's when you leave your name out. Now this may sound funny, but it happens all the time. I'll give you an example. When I first started real estate way back, won't mention that at the time, but one of my early listings was from a lady who wanted to sell her house. And back then the market was very slow. We sold the house, but when it came time to close escrow, we could not close it because the owner house was not actually on her name. My bad, I should have checked it. But when we started doing the escrow, the house was bought by her sister. Now the reason the sister bought the house and she put her title is because my client had come from out of country and she really wanted to buy the house. She put the initial down payment and she stayed there for 15 years and made every payment. But after 15 years, when it came time to sell, the sister who co-signed for her or actually got the loan for her, and who was actually a realtor, by the way, put the house on her name only. And when it came time to sell, the sister goes, nope, it's my house, it's her money. It actually took 3 years in court to resolve the situation, which did get resolved, and I won't go how it got resolved. But this is the situation that happens. I'll give you another example. I just got a call 2 days ago from one of the videos I did. I'll give you an example what the lady told me. She called me up and said, Mike, I saw your video. I have a problem. I bought my house 3 years ago and her brother signed for the house. Of course, she could not qualify. This was near Sacramento. So she put the down payment. It's been 3 years. She's been staying there. They've worked hard. Herself and her husband made the payment, stayed there for 3 years. And last week, they got a letter of eviction. Guess who the letter was from? It was from her relative, I believe her sister who signed, sent her an eviction letter, although it's this lady's house. So the bottom line is when you buy a house or you change title because you refinance or form a corporation or whatever the reason is, make sure you add your name to it. Even though you don't qualify for the loan, put your name on it. Because legally speaking, those people have the right to the house because it's their house legally, even though you made the payments. So hope this makes sense. Consult an attorney or an accountant before you sign off on these properties when you have a co-signer or when you're changing title. It's very critical. This is not uncommon. I've heard it many times, but these are the 2 live examples I wanted to share with you. So don't make that mistakes. If you have any questions about deed or title, I'll be glad to give you resources. I cannot give you legal advice. Or any other real estate questions you may have, feel free to call me. And please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.